Climate change is in the news a lot these days. That's because our climate is changing over time in ways that are hard to predict. But we know some things about it. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns on Earth. It is caused by human activities, primarily the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation, which release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Climate change leads to global warming, resulting in rising temperatures and melting ice caps. It also causes extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves. Climate change has negative impacts on ecosystems, biodiversity, and human societies, including food and water security, displacement of populations, and increased health risks. We have known about the possible impacts from climate change since 1896, when a Swedish scientist, Svante Arrhenius, first predicted that rising levels of carbon dioxide could result in a warming of the Earth's atmosphere. In 1938, Guy Callendar linked rising carbon levels to global warming. Climate change refers to changes in the Earth's weather patterns over time. Imagine the Earth like your body. Just as you feel hot or cold, the Earth can get warmer or cooler too. But lately, the Earth has been getting warmer because of too much gas from cars, factories, and cutting down trees. This warming can make the weather act strangely, like causing very hot days, big storms, or less snow in winter. It's like the Earth is running a fever because of too much pollution in the air. Some people think that because the weather where they live is very cold, climate change is not happening. But that is not correct. When scientists refer to global warming, they are referring to the average temperature across the entire world. And even a rise of just 1 degree Celsius can have huge implications for many people all over the world. Nearly everyone knows that we must do something about climate change. In fact, the only thing that most people agree on is that we must do something. And the good news is that we can. One way we can help our climate is by planting native plants, taking care of our wildlife, and whenever we can, reducing the amount of waste we create. And best of all, we can have fun and learn loads of new valuable skills. We've been busy at AWS Cloud Room. We've created a virtual world where you can learn a little about how carbon, moisture, and sunlight affects the plants and crops we grow, and run your own classroom experiments. We are growing a crop of wheat in our AWS Cloud Room virtual fields. By adjusting the levels of sunlight, water, or even carbon, we can discover how well our wheat crop thrives, or not. But be careful. Too much of one and not enough of another vital ingredient for our crop might have a negative effect. Nature has learned this balance, how to create either perfect balance in these vital elements. Now you can too. Remember, nature is a balance and everyone has a role to play. AWS Cloud Room